Hello Yousafzai class, how are you? I just want to say I have missed you loads and my little class has not been the same without you. I hope you're all well and looking forward to the holidays. Now happily, I have so many good memories of you guys in this classroom. So funny, so helpful, so studious, so caring, so kind. You were the best. In maths, I'll never forget crab rave and how this helped us learn our times tables. In English, I'll never forget that first week when we wrote about Malala Yousafzai and you made not a sound. So focused, well done. Your dance and gymnastic routines displayed great teamwork. In PE, fantastic. And class readers, at the end of the day, you read brilliantly to the class. Well done. Now, the science experiment, I'll not forget that because it was extremely messy, wasn't it? And so, there comes a time when we have to move on to bigger things, and you're moving on from year 4 to year 5, and I know, and you know, you'll be brilliant, okay? Now you can still say hello to me and bye to me on the corridor. So I'll see you again, bye for now. Good luck.
Hello, I'm Miss O'Boyle. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I've been teaching for over 20 years. I know that's quite a long time, isn't it? And I'm the maths subject lead here at HJAC. I have 2 children, and one of them will be starting year 5 like you in September, and the other one will be starting his secondary school education. So he'll be going into year 7 in September. In my spare time, what do I like to do? Well, I like to read, I like to cook, I like to spend obviously quality time with my family, and I also like to go to the cinema. So now for the very exciting bit, our class name. We are called Ho Yen class, and we are named after the writer Polly Ho Yen. All the classes in the school have been changed and they are all now named after a children's author. And we've done this because we really want to develop reading in our school. We want to encourage you to read as much as possible. So in a few moments, I'm going to read you an extract from Polly's book. So this is one of Polly's books, and it's called Fly Me Home. And I'm going to start by reading you the blurb. Feeling lost and alone in a strange new city, Lulu wishes she could fly away back home. Her real home, where her dad is, thousands of miles away. London is cold and grey, and the neighbours are noisy, and there's concrete everywhere. But Lulu is not alone. Someone is leaving her gifts outside her house. Wonders that give her curious, magical powers. Powers that might help Lulu find her way home. Now straight away I'm intrigued by this because I'm thinking, well, what are these curious magical powers? If you could have a magical power, what would it be? I think I'd like to have the power of invisibility. I think that would be quite exciting. Okay. So interestingly, just inside the front cover, it says, Polly used to be a primary school teacher in London. And while she was teaching there, she used to get up very early in the morning to write stories. The first of those stories became a book called The Boy in the Tower. She's still writing stories, and though these days she doesn't teach, she does often visit schools, only now they're all over the country. She lives in Bristol with her husband Dan, who designs the covers of her book. How nice. So here is the prologue. Can't you come with us? Can't we go together? I grasped the smallest piece of Dad's shirt tightly in my hand, but I felt him unpick my fingers one by one until he was holding my hand in his. I can't, my sweet pea, he said softly. He looked like he wanted to say something more, but he stayed quiet. "I don't want to go," I said. "Not without you." There was a well opening up inside me. I could feel it lengthening, deepening, widening with every breath I took. "You must go," Dad said. "You've got to stay safe. What I mean is, you're going to have a great adventure. You and your mum and Tiber, you're going to find us a new home. You can get everything ready for when I get there. Find the best places to go, the best places to eat." He was smiling now, and he squeezed my sides in a way he knew would tickle, make me wriggle and jump. I darted away so that he couldn't reach me, and as I moved, I heard him laugh. It started small in his belly, and then grew and grew until it seemed to fill the whole room. It made me imagine the dome of his tummy lighting up all aglow. I wished I could capture that sound, bottle it, fold it into the clothes in our suitcase, bury it deep in my pocket. So in chapter 1, Lulu starts to explain and reminisce about some of the things she noticed first when she arrived in England. The first thing I noticed was the cold. It crept around my bare legs. My shoulders started to shake, then shudder, as though I was unfurling a pair of wings that until then I hadn't known I possessed. "This is it," Mum said, a tight smile. It did not quite stretch across her face. We took our first steps out of the aeroplane, Mum, Tiber and me, doddering, unsure of where to step, unsure of how our bodies moved, like we were babies taking our first steps on brand new, chubby legs. So 2 of the books I have are Where Monsters Lie and Fly Me Home, the one I was reading to you. So this summer I'm going to read both of those, and I'm going to read these with my boys. And what we tend to do when we read at home is I will read a little bit. I might read to them, at night. I will encourage them, to read a page or 2 each aloud as well. And, that's how we like to read in our house. So if you get a chance to read any of Polly Ho Yen's books, that would be absolutely fantastic. And then we can, when we meet in September, we can share all that we have learned. Right, so here is your classroom. This is going to be Ho Yen classroom. All your tables are going to be laid out facing the front in rows. This is a lovely classroom. It's very light and airy. And it's going to look terrific for the start of the year as all the boards will be backed and everything will look really nice. So what will we be learning about in the autumn term? Well, we're going to be doing geography, and we're going to be using atlases and the iPads and compasses to help us understand that learning better. We are going to be questioning why the Romans left Britain and what it was like after they left. We'll obviously be returning to our math stickers and doing our 4 math stickers in class. We have a lovely picture book to start our English lessons, which is a really terrific book. And of course, one of my favourite things to teach is art. So we're going to be doing lots of art to make our room look really bright and colourful. It's been a challenging few months with lots of change. And I know that the staff who have worked with you have been really impressed with those of you who've been at home and those of you who've been at school. And I know that you've all worked hard, you've tried your best, and so well done for that. Been finding out all about you from your year 3 teacher and your year 4 teacher, how best you learn, the things you like to do, etc. And when you come through the doors in September, you're going to be really well looked after. We're going to make sure that you're happy, and we're going to get you settled so you don't have to worry about anything. Things will be a little bit different. but many things will be exactly the same. We'll still be doing our lessons, having lots of fun in class, learning new things. So finally, soon to be Ho Yen class, an all about me sheet is going to be emailed to your parent or carer. So if you get the chance, do fill that in, and I look forward to reading that at some point. I am so looking forward to being your class teacher. I know many of you already, and I'm looking forward to getting to know all of you so much better. So have an amazing summer with your family, and I'll see you all in September. Bye.